Hello, this is Wanda, and this is Diaspora Connect. This is Wanda Hanford, and I am coming to you live today in my favorite place in the cafe. And I was here all alone, but as I said before, some people came out here and they saw me. And so it's like for some reason I just attract people coming when I do my live. So yeah, I don't know, something weird going on with that. Oh, it's a fly, fly on my camera. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to do a live today because I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want to talk too loud because I have people out here that are watching me right now, and cannot escape this, you guys. I cannot escape this. Every time I do a live, I have people to come out here and try to listen, try to read my lips. So I had to move from one spot because people said hi. So now, anyways, thank you for tuning in to Diaspora Connect. My name is Wanda Hanford. Diaspora Connect TZ is the Shalom, Lizzie. Diaspora Connect is the name of the company or the business that I created or that I started in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. It is to assist the diaspora in returning to Tanzania and or visiting. Many people do consultations, and that's kind of how I started off with consultations. But then I ended up registering the business to make it a legal entity here, and that way I can actually now legally buy land under the business. I can do all type of business transactions, and if I want to do farming, agriculture, or any other business here on the continent, I am able to do it underneath the business, which is an investment. So that is something that I recommend that anyone who is interested in coming should. Just want to turn the volume up. Anyone that is interested in coming, I think that you should look into that way of investing. Unless you're gonna invest in a company that's already in existence, I recommend you to just create or start a business of your own. It's not that much money if you partner with a Tanzanian, but if you do it as a foreign company, it's going to cost you a lot more money. So I would recommend that ease of business is partnering with a Tanzanian to do business here, which is what I did. And so I just like to share videos to keep everyone informed. And now just wanted to kind of put a disclaimer out there. This is my opinion. This is not the one all be all way of doing business here. It's just the way that I did business. Okay, Lizzie. Okay, Lizzie, that sounds great. I look forward to consulting with you. Okay, so sorry I jumped into the comments, but yeah, I would recommend that you, if you're gonna follow commodity, I recommend you do it the way I did it, and that is to create a company or a business, and then under the business, then you also partner with the Tanzania, and then that's the way I recommend it. Only because it's not as expensive. It's more expensive to do it. It's more expensive to create or start a foreign company versus a Tanzanian business. So I recommend you do it that way. It is ideal and cheaper to do it the way I did it. But no expert. I'm just telling you how I experienced it, because I've had several people reach out to me and I give them advice and then they question, well, why did you tell me to do this? And somebody told me to do this, and somebody told me to do that. So That's why I'm starting to put this disclaimer out there. This is my personal opinion and my personal experience. I tell you guys every time I do videos, flies start attacking my videos or flies start attacking my food whenever I eat. So I do apologize for all the fanning. I don't want to forget to thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for my new subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. The more you hit that like button. And hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified whenever I put out a new video. So please do these things. It's very important because I'm trying to get monetized and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I am at 750. So I'm getting up there, you guys. I do appreciate your subscription. I appreciate you liking. The more likes I get, the more it gets into circulation to where others will see it when they pull up information about Tanzania. So please do so. It will help me out a lot. Also, please share the video if you feel like it's helpful for others or some you know that may or be interested in coming to the continent and they want to know how to do business in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, or the country of Tanzania. So, yes, so ease of business is to partner with Tanzania. Ease of business. It's a lot easier. Now, it does not mean that you won't get, overcharged or so different stuff, but I feel like I got a fair price. So I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm speaking for myself, from my experience. I think I had a fair price. I was charged a fair price when I registered the business. So if you could follow my lead, that would be perfect. I do with my business that I have created. I do business consultations. So not only consultations for those who want to come visit, which is tourists for visitors and for repatriates, but I also do business consultations. When I do the business consultation, that's not necessarily only me. It's me and my two partners. I have two Tanzanian partners, and all three of us will sit down with you and we'll do a business consultation with you based on. So it'll be more geared towards if you should go into business with a Tanzanian as a partner, or if you should register a foreign company based on your resources and based on your ideas, what area of business you want to, create or start. Let's see. We can also recommend. Well, they can also recommend areas that are lucrative here, which, of course, I think many should know. If you do any research, many should know that land, agriculture, and farming are one of the three most lucrative areas to do business in those three areas. So I would recommend that you look into those areas, land, agriculture, and farming. The reason I say that is because there's so much land here, and so many people come here and they want to be cooped up in the cities. I would recommend you look in other places. Like Tanzania is a huge country. It's one of the bigger ones, and has so many different areas, cities or whatever, for you to be able to do business. And you don't have to stay in the city. You can branch out, and the further you go out, the less the land is going to cost. So, for example, I'm in Dar es Salaam, and if I decide to, because I'm working on doing a land project or building project. Good evening, Lex. Good morning, Lex. I'm interested in doing a land and building project, which I'm working on now. And so now that I have a business registered legally as a foreigner, I can actually buy land legally. So, but it'll be under the business name. So my business is Diaspora Connect, and underneath that, I have the branch. It'll branch out, like a spider. Like a spider with the legs, with the different legs. So I can do it that way, but it will still be the safest way for me to invest and to do business is through a company or business, and or if you want to invest in a company that already exists here, you can do that. Like if you want to invest in mining or something like that, you want to partner with the Tanzanian, that's a good idea to, you would of course be the investor, meaning you would have to buy equipment, or you would have to provide the resources of the the machinery or whatever they might need. So you will be the investor, of course. They have the minds and they have the means to have access to it, but you will have to provide the equipment for them. So something like that, like say for instance, if you want to partner with a Tanzanian or you want to invest in a company, a business, they have land you want to buy, or you want to buy land. But in order to buy land, it's best to create. If you want to buy land, you can buy land. It's possible, but you have to do it a certain way. You can't just come here and buy land. It's not. It doesn't work like that here in Tanzania. You must partner with a Tanzanian to create a business to do it, or if you create a business on your own, you can create a business as a foreign company, and then you can purchase land. So those are two ways that you can do business here. But it is possible, so don't give up hope. Don't feel like Tanzania, it's I can't buy land, this and this and that. You're buying the land, but we're all leasing it. It does not normally belong to anybody to where they can take it away or just buy up all the land and give it to their foreign family. Just give it away. You can't just do that. But you can legally purchase land as a foreigner through a business. So let's do it that way. Don't look for other ways around it, because you might get in a situation where your investment could be at stake or jeopardized because you tried to do a handshake. A handshake is okay for a minute, but what if that person that you shook hands with changes their mind? Then you have no legal recourse as a foreigner. So let's just make sure as foreigners that we do business legally the way we should in the country. No ways around it. Don't try to do a shortcut. Work around those things because you could be in a situation. Okay, so you want to avoid any back deals. Just do it the legal way. Okay, so another thing is I wanted to dig deeper. I wanted to do this video to explain a little bit more of the idea that I have for the land and building project. The idea is I think I've said it already, but basically the purpose of me creating a business is to help diaspora, not just for me, myself. Yes, I do want to buy land, and yes, I do want to build a home for myself and my son, but also I want to help diaspora who are interested in doing the same thing, and they may not have the resources. I didn't have a lot, and I basically scraped the money together to register the business. And I'm not lying to you, because I was just living off of savings, and I've been paying rent for 6 months. I have been here a year and 3 weeks. So savings does not last forever. So the main thing for me, I do consultations, which most of us do. So it's not as much as it was at first when I started, because I started consulting last year in September. I got here last year in July, and I started last year in September doing consultations, because everybody was calling me from the U.S. asking me, how is it? How do you like it? I want to come. And so I was doing videos and showing them how beautiful the continent was. Basically, the real Africa is what I was showing. So everybody was interested. So I was getting a lot of calls, wee hours of the night. So I said, I'm going to start charging for the consultations. I was trying to keep it very low. That's why it's only 30 USD per hour, because I don't want to benefit off of somebody else's struggle. Many people can afford that, but there are some people who it's tight for them, especially if they're coming here and they have to get tickets for several family members. They have to, save money, and they're trying to stay here. And so I don't want to be a financial burden for people. So that's why I keep my prices so low. Many people have told me I need to increase them. It would be helpful for me, but I just have a conscience. My heart, I don't know. I guess my heartstrings, maybe I'm too nice. I don't know. Some people say, oh, you need to raise your prices, but I feel like it will come in time. But right now, I feel like some people may not have a lot of money to be able to. I just don't want to be a financial burden, and I want to share my experience with people. So basically, I'm charging for my time more so than the information, because the information, Jam's journey, greetings. So it's my time that I'm charging the 30 USD for per hour. The information that I'm providing during the consultations is it's knowledge. It's all online. It's not like a secret. It's I can't even think of the word I was going to say. My mind right now. But yeah, it's public knowledge. Yeah, it's public information. It's public knowledge. So the consultations that I do, it's public knowledge. It's not a secret. It's like, let me whisper to you. You pay and let me whisper something to you. No, everybody knows it. It's just that a lot of people are like the personal experience that you get when you contact someone. You want to walk through those steps that they've taken personally. So that's kind of, what people are paying for the consultations for. So I give you advice from U.S. here. So because I did the whole process: passport, visa on arrival, drivers to pick you up, SIM card. You need your phone. Looking for an apartment or a house. I did that. Then bank accounts. You can do. You can open a U.S. account here. There are certain stipulations, but you can do that. You can, if you create a business, you can open an account under your business, Tanzanian business or foreign company. So there are several things that I can advise you on because I actually been through them. It's not like I'm advising you about things that I haven't actually physically done. So I feel like I'm a pretty good person that you can follow or judge a character or whatever, because like I said, I have to put a disclaimer in here now. It's like the information that I provide to you, and that the information that I provide to you, and the is information that I actually physically done, like walk through. So it's not like I'm telling you something I haven't done. So when I share information with people and they say, "Oh, well, I heard it was not that, and I heard it was not that." See, it's so many rumors going around, so many people telling people different stuff. Even online, you have a lot of people saying different contrary things. So I'm just telling my personal experience with what I have experienced being here, boots on the ground. So I've been here a year and 3 weeks. I feel like being here that long, I'm able to accurately provide the guidance to some people and information in terms of what I have done since I've been here. So I'm not an expert by any means, but I have done enough to advise, of some things in terms of business and in terms of how to move here and how to function here and how to get things done here. So that's kind of what the consultations are. But branching off from that, the business and land project, the land and building project, it's just a dream that I have. Since I've been here, I've wondered what I could do to help our people, and so that's where it stemmed from. I was praying to the Most High, to God, to the uncreated Creator, to the Almighty. I was praying and asking Him, what can I do to help our people besides giving advice and consultations, because everybody's doing that now, which is wonderful. But I wanted to take it a step further, so that's why the idea of building a land project and getting a company registered so we can do that. I am going to partner with individuals that I deem, I have to screen them personally, that I deem that are on the same page or have the same idea and dream or heart for our people to help. So it's not open to everyone. It's going to be a screening process that I will do personally, because being here a year and 3 weeks, I have experienced and met a lot of diaspora. In my phone, I have about over 200 contacts of people that I have met since I've been here, and it is very important to screen people to live with and also to do business with, because your stuff can really fall apart, your house and your business, if you don't have the right people working with you. So I'm very particular about who I invite into my circle and into the business with myself, because right now I have no issues or nobody fighting me, because it's just four of us, me, my son, and two Tanzanians. My son is not here. He's 23 years old. I'm praying that he will wake up and come here. He's still in Babylon or America in the West. He loves it. He's young. He's thinking it's going to go back to the way it used to be. And I've been trying to tell him it's not going to ever be the same like it used to be. So he has to see it for himself. So I'm just praying for him, for his safety, because it's going to get really bad in America. And that's why I'm here right now, because I foresaw that things were going to get really, really bad. And so I had to get out of there quickly. And so thus I am here on the continent. No, I'm not rich. No, I didn't have a lot of money. Yes, I took a step of faith. I basically took a step of faith to come here. I did have a plan. So it's not like I came here without a plan. I did have a plan. And I was working at the time when I first came out here. I just quit my job in December of 2021. I just quit 2020. I just quit my job in December 2020. So I got here in July. So I was actually employed up until then. And then I quit my job in December of 2020. And then I got my 401k, which was savings, a bulk of savings that I've been living off of. So that's kind of how I've been here. And now I started a business now. I'm trying to generate income. It's slow. Poly. That means the money is coming in very slow. You know, when you start a new business, it's the income is very slow. And my main source of income really right now is just the consultations, and I don't get that many because there's so many people doing consultations, and their prices are so much more than mine. So, but it's okay. I trust in the Father, the Heavenly Father, who spoke to me and showed me that it's my home, and for me to come home to the continent. So I took a step of faith and walked out and said, "Okay, I'm coming. You're gonna have to provide for me. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and thus a year and 3 weeks later, I'm still here. So He has been providing. I have a roof over my head. I eat. I have food to eat. Don't have a lot of money right now. I have a little, but it comes in slow. So I feel grateful because at the end of the day, if things fall apart in the West, which they are in America, and people are quitting, like they said, this is the Great Resignation. 400,000 people resigning, and then also people getting fired due to this jab. I wouldn't make it there anyway. And the Most High knew, the uncreated creator, the Almighty, Sunini Namini, Tatan Zavi, He knew that I wouldn't make it there because I'm not going to take any jabs. So it wouldn't work out for me in America because it just wouldn't. So I knew this is where I need to be. If I'm going to struggle and hustle, I'd rather be here on the continent struggling and hustling because it's a lot cheaper to survive here than it is in the West. For every $1 it's about 22,310 T shillings. So you can do a lot more with $20 or $30 or $50 a month than you can in America. You can hardly do anything with that, but here you can buy fruit, vegetables. You can eat off of that for a while, so it's a blessing. The great thing for me is I've been paying for my rent and everything 6 months in advance, so it gives me that buffer to where I have time to save money and plan ahead. So, and I do have an extra room, so I kind of rent that out for only for the those coming. Like a single woman, I'm a single woman, like a single woman or a woman with like one child. I'll rent the extra room out just as a transitional room so they can stay with me for about like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, how long it takes them to fly. First I said a month, but I changed it to about 2 weeks or 3 weeks until they find a place of their own. And then they can move out and branch out on their own. It's like just a soft landing, so I'll help them get acclimated to the country, to the lights out situation, water situation. I mean, I'll help them accolade be acclimated into the environment of the culture, and then kind of like a parent when a child goes to high school and then when they graduate, it's like, okay, you can go out, but you kind of nudge them out. You don't just drop them on their head, but you just kind of, okay. So that's kind of what I want to do to help, especially single women and women with like one child, a little child, because it's only one room. Okay, you have to be able to sleep in there with your child. But anyway, that's kind of a way to also for me to get income too. So extra room, rent that out, and yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of my ideas. I want to do the building and land project. So that's why I have the GoFundMe. I created the GoFundMe to assist me in this project because see, the thing is, I don't have the money to just buy land right now, and I'm trying to have this GoFundMe to assist me. And then also, I'm going to also have partners that I welcome in. I'm going to have a membership application that I'll send out to the people that I'm interested. I feel like we would work well together. We would mesh well together. Our ideas are similar, the same. Then I send them this membership application. They review it. They, sign it, and then they pay the fee. The fee is a one-time registration fee. It's about, let me look at my phone because I keep forgetting the actual amount. It's a monthly fee of $15 a month, or you can pay annually, whichever one is more convenient for you. One second, I'm just looking at my phone to see how much the membership application will be. Okay, 1 second. Just looking at my phone to see how much the membership application will be. And it is, okay, so the sign up fee is $350 USD. And how I get that, the way that I get that amount is actually about half of what I paid to get the business registered. So I paid close to $1,000 to get the business registered. So I'm just doing a membership application for like 350 USD. So we paid that one-time registration fee, which does include the annual fee. Now, the annual fee is the $15 a month. So the $350 includes the annual fee and then the one-time sign-up registration fee. So that's what that $350 is for. And so once you pay that, then you'll have access to the land and building project, which I am, working on. So the money that I actually get is going to go towards the buying of the land. So I'm gonna, once I get this, these sign-up fees, that actual money is going to go towards my Tanzanian going out and looking for land and purchasing the land on our behalf. So that's what all this is coming to. And the ones that are members will be privy to the land, meaning they could not only assist in helping to build the land and building project, giving advice, and actually becoming somewhat of board members, kind of sort of. But they'll be privy to it, meaning when we buy land, they'll have access. They can build a house on it if they want to. Because I do want to build, I guess maybe affordable housing. I guess I could call it that. But I was thinking more of like Airbnbs and rentals. You can call it affordable housing, Airbnb rentals, I don't know. But I want to do that, and that person will be privy to that land, meaning they can build a house, but they just have to use their own money to build it. So yeah, that's the idea. But that's what I wanted to basically discuss in this video. I wanted to share the ideas that I have for the land and building project. I'm basically walking by faith and not by sight, because I don't really see where all the money coming from, but that's okay. I know it's coming, because I think I got the hard part out the way. The difficult part is getting a business registered and meeting the person that you can partner with, like the Tanzanian. The sun is really bright. I do apologize about this. At least you guys can hear me. The sun is like glaring right now. Let me see. Okay, this is a little bit better. So yeah. So the hard part was meeting the Tanzanian to do business with, and trusting them, the integrity level, and vetting them. So I've done that. So I got that hard part out the way, and now I'm just looking to actually buy the land and then start the project. So yeah, that's kind of what the land and building project is, my GoFundMe. So please support me. I would appreciate it. Any donations that you would like to send, I will put the link in the description box for if you need a consultation. So if you know someone that's coming, or if you plan on coming and you need a consultation, you can reach out to me via email. I put the email information down below. It's 30 USD per hour. And so I provide all the information you may need, starting from passport in America all the way up until when you get here, and then actually information past when you get here. So houses, apartments. Now, I am not a real estate person, but I can connect you with websites and different people you can connect with to help you look for a place. A lot of the looking for places, apartments, homes are kind of word of mouth in the diaspora community. A lot of us have gone and looked at places and maybe it was not big enough or too small, and then we tell others, oh, I went to this place and it had 2 bedrooms, but I need a 4 bedroom. So a lot of the places that many of us find are like either places one diaspora has already stayed or areas that they felt was nice. So it's like kind of like a word of mouth thing. So there is a large diaspora community there. It's very large. So we do connect. We may not all do business together because a lot of people are branching out doing their own thing, but we do refer. Like I do referrals to many diaspora companies or businesses. So if I know a diaspora that has a business, I'll refer my people, my clients to that business, that diaspora company or business. So yeah, but anyway, I think that's all for now. I just wanted to touch on the land and building project to tell you what I wanted to do, what my plans are, why I have this GoFundMe account. So I want to try to raise this money so I can get things started. And like I said, I'm walking by faith and not by sight. So I'm just trusting because I foresee, you guys, I foresee a lot of our people flooding to this place, and not only Tanzania, but to the continent of Africa. And also, you're going to have a lot of other nations flooding to this place as well because their countries are being destroyed. So they're going to be coming here too, and they're going to be looking to do business as well. So we have to jump on the bandwagon. We have to buy land. We have to get established before they start flooding this country and they jump in ahead of us. Okay, so that's the idea is to try to get this thing set up and try to get this thing established before they come and take over. You know what I mean? So and or buy up everything. So let us work together, and let us if you want to come, reach out, even not to me. There are other diaspora here that have started businesses that are doing land projects from what I heard. So it's other people you can partner with. There are some people doing, like, they're renting homes and doing Airbnbs and all that from the homes that they're renting, and that's fine too. It's a way to make money. So another thing is just be careful when you're consulting with certain people, because you don't want people to try to benefit off of the situation that we're in. Many of us are in a situation where we're running for our lives, basically. We're running for our lives, and I know this. So sometimes people, diaspora included, may want to benefit. And not only diaspora, even locals, because they know we're flooding this place and they know we're going to need a place to stay, like rentals. Sometimes a lot of the prices are much higher than they were when I got here. So the prices are increasing because so many of us are here and we're paying for 3 to 6 months. So, the prices are increasing, and it's almost like you're paying U.S. prices at this point for rentals. So this is another reason why it's very important to do a land and building project, because we do need affordable housing here, because we're being charged at this point USD for our rentals and our homes. I've seen that. Unless you go out far from Dar, you're going to pay a lot more for rentals. When I first got here, it was a lot cheaper, but now, this was last year, but now so many of us are here, now you're going to pay close to USD prices for these homes, or these apartments that you rent. So, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm going to end this live. I just wanted to do this so I can touch on what my land and building project is all about, and my idea of what I want to do here. I have grand ideas. I have grand ideas, but sometimes the pockets don't always reflect it, but that's okay, because I feel like if your heart is right and your goal is to help your people, which is my which is my goal and my aim is to help our people to get established here, to find land and to invest in the continent. And so in the process of us getting established here, we're still investing in the continent as well. So we're bringing up the continent. We're helping Africa to rise by investing in it. And then we're also having a safe place for ourselves to reside, to live, to invest, to visit, and to just help the overall improvement of the country as a whole, not coming to tear down, but coming to build it up. Okay, so that's my aim and that's my goal and that's my heart's desire, is to help our people, the diaspora, and then to enrich the continent of Africa, because it's our home, it's the motherland, it's the creator of humanity, and everyone at the end of the day will come running here. It's just a fact. They will come. We must be here, and we must come here and get established. We must come here and get established. We don't want to get left behind again. So you have to follow the rules. You have to follow the rules of immigration. You have to follow the laws of the country, and you have to do things the way that the government asks you to do things. So if they, on the order to buy land as a foreigner, you do it the way you should do it. Don't look for shortcuts, because sometimes shortcuts can get you in trouble. Just follow the law, follow the rules, and do it the way the way you should do it, by investing. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm about to end this live, and I will do another live in a couple of days. I also did a short video before this. I was walking here, and I had heard about. I saw a video with a lady in the Gambia that got robbed, and I've been seeing a lot of that, and I feel so bad. I felt so bad for her because she was just crying and everything. And so I did a video and I talked about security precautions. I'm not gonna rehash, but please look at that video. It's right before this one, and I actually didn't show my face. It was just like I was walking here, and then I showed like trees and in my path when I was on my way here. So I was just talking, and I was listing a few security precautions that you should take being here, on the continent. It's kind of different. Well, actually, I was saying some places in the West are you have to have use precautions in certain areas. So, for example, we call it the hood. But in the hood in America, you have to live the same way. You might have to have bars on your windows. When I was growing up in New Jersey, I lived in Newark, and we had to have bars on our windows. People broke in our house like 3 times. So it happens in the West as well. You just have to live a certain way, and I mean, you just have to have your security situation. I say 3 layers. I say 3 layers of security is what you need to have. But go look at that video. I'm not going to rehash what I already said in that last video. But it didn't show my face at all. I just was talking about taking some security measures as I was walking here to this cafe. So I don't know. It's like I went from one subject right into that one. So. But yeah, I will end this stream, and you could tune in again in I'll do another video in a couple of days. I try to think about what people are asking about and what will be helpful and beneficial to them when they come here. I try not to be so, at this point, I try not to be so YouTuber-ish, vacation-ish now, because I've been here long enough. I actually live here, so I have a different lifestyle from someone who's on vacation. So I'm on more of a budget. I cook more often. I don't eat out a lot. The most I might spend here at the cafe is for coffee, maybe a snack, maybe dessert, So, but for the most part, I grocery shop. I go to I eat fruit and vegetables a lot. I may have chicken once or twice a week. I'm not a big meat eater anymore. I'll eat fish or chicken. If I want beef, I can get that too. But the meat here is really fresh. But I've just been eating more fruit and vegetables, maybe because they're a lot cheaper. And it's just convenient because you have fruit stands and vegetable stands everywhere. And I notice a difference in my skin, in my energy, in my hair. Everything is just blossoming because of the fresh fruit and vegetables. And so it just renews your life. You can just tell it renews your strength, your life, and everything about you. So if you could just work on your health as well as trying to do business and do the right things. I think everything will work out for you. So yeah, so that's it. And I will do another video in a couple of days. So again, thank you for my previous subscribers. I don't want to say old subscribers, my previous subscribers, my new subscribers. Please like and share, and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do another video. And then please look at the previous video that I just posted right before this one, where I was just walking through the neighborhood talking about security precautions of being here on the continent. There are some security precautions that you must take being here. Yeah, just with the way you move here, you just have to take these things in consideration. And you can't always avoid calamity, but to minimize being a victim, certain things you should do. Okay. All right. So I will talk to you again in the next video, and shalom, shalom, Eddie. Talk to you soon.